Star. Thanks for your patience. Good morning. You're on KIDO Talk Radio. Hello, Russell.
Good morning, Kevin. I appreciate you having the Colonel on. I'd like to call in and make a distinction, Kevin, between people that go to Eastern Europe, people that work or live there, Americans or Westerners, in a private capacity versus this official capacity of having the military, great power behind you. I've been on both sides of the aisle during the Cold War in Romania. I had that black passport, that top secret clearance, and I was a guard when it was a Stalinist dictatorship under this couple, Nicolae and Irina Ceausescu. And on the other hand, I went as a private citizen to Eastern Europe post-communist fall. And I'd like to show that distinction by pointing to one man. His name was David B. Funderburk. He was the ambassador of Romania in 1982 and 3 when I was there. I served under him. And he wrote a book called Pinstripes and Reds, which is an ambassador caught between the communist Romanians and the State Department. And so he ended up resigning in Romania because of the hypocrisy of our government and the corruption, even under Reagan and Bush at the time. So, what we're dealing with here is a corruption all the way around. And the Ukrainian people, I'm so happy to hear callers saying those poor people, because those that go in a private capacity, Kevin, they smell it, they eat it, they are there. That's different than having, an NGO or some mission organization behind you. And that's what David Funderburk did. He was a college student and lived for many years in Romania, learned the language before Reagan appointed him. And when he couldn't take it anymore, he resigned as a hero in my estimation. He's one of those unsung humanity heroes Christians. He was from North Carolina Baptist. And, he couldn't give Nicolae and Irina most favored nations trading status and ignore the crimes against the inhumanity. And today we shouldn't ignore the inhumanity on all sides. I mean, let's just face it. These globalists stoked this thing up and provoked this autocratic dictator to action. And they are guilty of sacrificing the people of Ukraine. And Kevin, I hope that helps the listener to understand that we are American compassionate Christians, and we have to think about the lives on the ground and be serious about caring for our neighbor. What do you think about that, Kevin?
I agree, Russell. Thank you for your service, and thank you for calling in.